Hey there fellow Pokemon fans! With all the new Legends ZA trailers that we've been getting this past month or so, I've been getting super hyped and it's got me really excited, and I thought it'd be fun to make another Legends ZA theme team regarding some of the Pokemon that got some of the spotlight in the recent trailer, where we saw some amazing things like Mega Dragonite, and then we also saw like Mega Tyranitar, and then we also saw Arbok with some cool Poison Gym Leader looking guy, which I think his name was Corbet or something. And to be honest, if Arbok gets a Mega Evolution, that's going to be amazing. And yeah, we also saw Scizor running around and battling with the protagonist. And then we also saw some love given to the Slowbro in the trailer. So we've got him as well. And also, we also saw that the Alpha Pokemon were returning, right? So we've got, when we saw the Alpha Houndoom. So of course, he's going to be on the team. And that's it. That's everyone, essentially. And while we're on the subject, let's do our quick question of the day. What's a Pokemon that you're really looking forward to using in Legends ZA? I'm definitely excited to be using Mega Charizard, as I've never played the original X and Y games. But yeah, I'd love to know yours, so be sure to let me know down below in the comments. And if you enjoy the video and want to join me on my journey to reach 1,000 subscribers, be sure to smash that like and subscribe button for more exciting battles. And with all that said, let's jump straight into the games. Okay, so my opponent's got a Fezandipity, a Munkidori, an Okidogi, a Lycanroc, Cyclizar, and a, what's his face? The Toadscruel, that's the one. Okay, so that's an interesting looking team. I want to be leading off with my Scizor, and let's do this. Okay, so who are you leading off with? So Lycanroc off the bat. Okay, that's exactly why I led off with Scizor, right? So fantastic job, Scizor. I am now going to go for a Bullet Punch to be able to weaken this. Wow, look how big my Scizor is compared to that Lycanroc. I would have thought the Lycanroc would have been bigger, but fair play, fair play. So, yeah, I am pretty free to just go for that Bullet Punch. Let's do it, Scizor. So, okay, Scizor goes for that Bullet Punch. Lovely jubbly. And, okay, fantastic job, Scizor. So, they go for the taunt, so they will. Okay, that's fantastic. No Stealth Rocks for us, right? So I will just immediately go for another Bullet Punch and let's knock this out. Okay, so Scizor goes for that Bullet Punch and we knock out the Lycanroc. No Stealth Rocks for us, or not even any Endeavor shenanigans. Amazing job, Scizor. Alright, so Toadscruel's coming in. Okie dokie. So I'm going to go for a U-turn in case they're going for a Spore, right? So if they go Spore, yeah, I can go into my Arbok. So let's go for that. Let's go for that U-turn. Here we go. Alright, so Scizor goes for that U-turn. Oh my god, Scizor one-shots the Toadscruel. Amazing job, Scizor. I didn't realize they must have they're not defensive. Oh my god, Scizor, you boss. Amazing stuff. So Scizor comes on back. And yeah, okay, so I was not expecting that. Oh my god, okay, so I am now going to go into my... Do I want to go into Arbok? If I go into Arbok, it invites in the Munkidori, doesn't it? So I'm going to go into my Arbok. I'm gonna let them bring in the Munkidori, and then I can go into my Tyranitar and knock off, right? So, okay, let's see. Alright, so Munkidori, exactly as I wanted. Okay, fantastic. So, alright, so Arbok, buddy, let's go straight into our Tyranitar, and then we'll go for a knockoff. So, good job for luring in the Munkidori, buddy. Come on back, and yeah, Tyranitar, let's set up that Sandstream, and we'll get off a little bit of chip damage with the Sand on them, and then we'll threaten them out with a knockoff, right? They'll probably go into Okidoki, but we'll get rid of its item, right? Mud Slap! Ooh, okay, fair play. Look at that, super effective and 8 damage. Amazing. So, there is an accuracy drop, unfortunately, and they may even go for a parting shot here, but if we can make contact, it's always good to knock off something's item, right? So, and they got Black Sludge, fair enough. So, let's go for that knockoff. Here we go. So, okay, they go for another Mud Slap. Ooh, okay, they are gambling. Okay, Tyranitar, go for that knockoff, buddy, and tell it to knock it off. So, okay, Tyranitar goes for that knockoff, and look at that damage. We one-shot the Munkidori. Tyranitar, you absolute boss. Amazing. So, next they'll probably go into the Okidogi, and I'll make a decision based on that afterwards, right? But in the meantime, fantastic job, Tyranitar. Alright, so it is the Okidoki, just like I thought. Okidoki. Oh my god, okay. Let's who are we switching into, eh? So I'm gonna switch into my Slowbro. We can get off some Rocky Helmet chip damage, and then I can go for a 4-time super effective Psyshock on it, right? So okay, Slowbro, I need your assistance, buddy. Come on in. Now, show me that Drain Punch. So Bulk Up, okay. So they could go for a knockoff here, to be fair, but I'm confident in Slowbro's ability to be able to tank one hit, right? So, okay, we both get buffeted by the Sandstorm, so that breaks any potential Focus Sash they may or may not have had. So, okay, Slowbro, time to go for that Psyshock, and they could be Terra Dark knockoff, to be fair, and if they do that, fair play on their part, right? But in the meantime, let's go for that Psyshock. Let's do this, Slowbro. Alright, oh, they are terrestrializing, so maybe they are Terra Dark. Okay, fair play. So, Slowbro, that's my bad if they are Terra Dark knockoff, so let's see what they're going for. Ah, okay, fair play. So it is Terra Dark knockoff. Alright, so that's unfortunate, but we can still turn this around, right? So, okay, show me that knockoff. Oh, they went for a bulk up. Okay, so that gives my Slowbro a chance to survive, but what are we going to do against this, though, right? So, interesting. So, we go for the Psyshock, and we unfortunately can't hurt it. I could go for the, Terra Water Skull. We could definitely take a hit then, I suppose. We take another round of Sandstorm chip damage each. Yep. So, but they are they Black Sludge as well, or leftovers or something? So, they are leftovers. Okay, fair enough. So, what are we doing against this, eh? So, they're definitely going for the knockoff. So, do you know what? I'm going to go for that Terra Water. I'm going to go for that Scald. Let's do that, because I'm pretty sure we can take 1+2 knockoff, because we are so bloody tanky, right? And Slowbro, I got faith in you. Let's just deal some Rocky Helmet chip damage, right? So, and the Terra Water will help boost our Scald damage, and if we're lucky, we get the burn, right? So, Slowbro, it's all you, buddy. Let's do this. So, what do they go? Oh, they go for a bulk up, so I'm still confident that we could probably take one, knockoff, right? So, okay, but they could go for the Drain Punches now, I suppose. So, Slowbro goes for that Scald. Come on, let's get the burn, buddy. Burn him, Slowbro. Okay, fantastic damage. Can we get a burn? We get the burn, Slowbro, you absolute boss. Okay, fantastic stuff. So, Slowbro, buddy, Sandstorm subsides, no problem at all. We're just going to keep going for those Scalds, right? I just want to keep weakening this. So, okay. And if they go for the knockoff, I'm confident we can knock them out combined with the Rocky Helmet damage, right? So, okay, Slowbro, you've got this. Let's go for another Scald. Let's do this. Alright, so they go for the Drain Punch, and Slowbro takes that pretty well. I think we deal more damage than they gain, right? So, and there's also the Rocky Helmet as well, that's true. So there's the Rocky Helmet. Yeah, fantastic. Okay, so Slowbro goes for that Scald. Let's do this, buddy. So, get him. Okay, so, amazing stuff. So, I think I'm going to go for a slack off here. They might just go for a knockoff, but the burn, so the burn keeps the leftovers in check, right? So that's always great to see. So they're not going to gain any more health unless they go for another Drain Punch, but then they'll take Rocky Helmet chip damage, right? So I'm going for that slack off, and let's see what they go for. Alright, so, and the battle was cancelled. Amazing. Good games, my opponent, and great job to all my Pokemon. Boosh. Okay, so my opponent's got a Zacian, a Dragapult, Mew, Pecharon, Galarian, Moltres, and a Porygon. Boy, oh boy, that's a tough-looking team. I'm going to lead off with my Houndoom, and let's do this. Okay, so, who are you leading off with, eh? So, the one's coming out, that is the Dragapult. Okay, I could just go for a Choice Specs Dark Pulse. I don't see why not, right? So, okay, Houndoom, let's do this, buddy. Let's go for that Choice Specs Dark Pulse. Alright, so, they're going for the Dragon Dance. Oh, amazing. Okay, Houndoom, get ready to knock this Dragapult out, buddy. So, oh, I wonder if it's Focus Sash. So, alright, Houndoom, time for that Dark Pulse. Get him! Boosh! Okay, are you Focus Sash? They are Focus Sash. Damn, okay, fair enough. So, okay. They might knock out my, do I just want to go into Tyranitar? Do you know what? I'm just going to go into my Tyranitar, get up the Sand Stream, and then they'll get knocked out from the sand, right? So, okay, fantastic job, Houndoom. Come on back. So, Tyranitar, I need your assistance, buddy. Come on in. So, I wonder what they're going for, eh? So, if it's a Ghost-type move, that'd be great. So, what are you going for, eh? So, Dragon Darts. Okay, so, alright, Tyranitar takes that fairly well. Good job, buddy. And, yeah, okay, so, now their Dragapult goes down. So, okay, I basically traded my Tyranitar's health for their pseudo-legendary. So, fair enough. So, good job, buddy. And, yeah, let's see who comes in next. Alright, so, Zacian's coming in. Oh, boy, oh, boy. Okay, so, I'm going to immediately switch into my Slowbro. I've got the Rocky Helmet if they go for the Behemoth Blade, right? So, okay, Slowbro, come on in. I need your assistance. Alright, Tyranitar, you've been great, buddy. Come on back. We might be able to use Tyranitar later on for the Moltres or the Pecharon, right? So, okay. Coming in, Slowbro. I need your help, buddy. So, what are you going for? Sacred Sword, even better. So, Slowbro takes that like a boss. Good job, buddy. So, they take some Rocky Helmet. Fantastic stuff. I am now going to go for a Scald to fish for a burn, right? So, who have they got on the back again? Yeah, absolutely. Let's go for that Scald. Alright, so they go for the Crunch. Oh, okay. So that hurt. Good job for holding on. We deal some more Rocky Helmet chip. Now, Slowbro, get him with a Scald. Now, can we get a burn? Come on. That's nice damage, buddy. So, can we get a burn? We don't. Unfortunate. So, I'm forced to switch my Slowbro out now. I'm going to go into my, Scizor, and then, yeah, we'll go from there. So, come on back, Slowbro. You've been great. I'll go for a U-turn now on my Scizor. And, yeah, okay, so I guess they're going for a Crunch, right? My Scizor is defensively tanky. So, oh, Moonblast. Okay, fair enough. So, that's a mixed variant. Interesting. I've never seen that before. I'm going to go for that. So, we get some leftovers again, which is fantastic. Amazing job. So, I just noticed shiny Zacian. Interesting. So, let's just go for that U-turn. Alright, so they go for the Sacred Sword. Hold on, Scizor. Scizor holds on like a boss. Good job, buddy. We go for that U-turn. Lovely jubbly. And now, I am thinking, if I go into Slowbro, I don't think Slowbro's got enough health to be able to tank a Crunch. Who do I go into, though, is the question, I suppose, right? So, okay, I'm going to go into my Slowbro, and I'm guessing they're going to go for a Moonblast again, right? So, Slowbro comes on in, the Sandstorm subsides, so we don't take any chip, lovely jubbly. I'm forced to go back into my Scizor, and yeah, okay, come on back, Slowbro. So now Slowbro will be healthy enough to be able to take attacks from this Zacian if needed, right? So, Scizor, come on in, I need you to take this hit, buddy. What are they going for? Crunch. Okay, hold on, Scizor. Scizor holds on like a boss. Great job, buddy. We get some more leftovers. And now I might as well just go for a Bullet Punch to be able to weaken this, right? So, Scizor, hang on. Do I need Bullet Punch for anything else? No. Do you know what? Let's just go for that Bullet Punch, Scizor. So, Scizor goes for that Bullet Punch. And how much do we do? Oh, fair chunk of damage. Good job, buddy. So, they go for the Sacred Sword and Scizor goes down. Thanks for all you've done, Scizor. Take a good long rest and you leave the rest to us, eh? So, okay. Now, I'm going to go into my Slowbro, and I'm going to slack off. Okay, so they're probably going to go for the Crunch, and we'll go from there, right? So, Slowbro, you've got this, buddy. Let's go for that slack off. Here we go. Alright, so they do go for the Crunch. Hold on, Slowbro. Slowbro holds on like a boss. Amazing. So, Rocky Helmet takes them out, and now we're going for the slack off to be able to heal up. And if they go into something that requires us to force to switch out, we'll get more regenerator health, right? So, there it is. Fantastic stuff, Slowbro. So, that big old threat, the Zacian, has gone down. Let's see who comes in next. Alright, so Pecharunt's coming in. Okie dokie. So, maybe they're going for the Ghost-type move. I'm going to go into my Houndoom. Okay, let's do that. So, calm back, Slowbro. If they go for a Poison-type move, I know Tyranitar would have been a good option, but I want to save Tyranitar for the Moltres, right? So, Houndoom comes on in, and okay, what are you going for, eh? So, there's the Shadow Ball. Fantastic. So, I could now go for a Choice Specs Dark Pulse, to be fair. So, okay, good job for tanking that Houndoom. Do I want to go for the Fire Blast? I'm just thinking about if the Moltres comes in, right? So, sod it. No, I'm going for the Dark Pulse. Let's do it. So, okay, Houndoom goes for that Choice Specs Dark Pulse, and we one-shot the Pecharunt. Amazing job, Houndoom. Fantastic stuff. So, oh my god, Houndoom, you're absolutely amazing, buddy. Thanking you. So, let's see who comes in next. Alright, so, something the Unrivaled's coming out, and it is the Mew. Okay, well, I'm more than happy to go for another Choice Specs boosted Dark Pulse, right? So, let's do it, Houndoom. Alright, so Houndoom goes for that Choice Specs Dark Pulse, and we... Oh my god, it lived. Okay, can we get the flinch, though? We get the flinch, Houndoom. Oh my god, Houndoom. Amazing. Let's go for another Dark Pulse. Let's knock this out. So, Houndoom goes for that Dark Pulse, and we annihilate the shiny Mew. Fantastic job. Houndoom gets another KO. Let's see who comes in next. Okay, so Porygon 2's coming out now. Okie dokie. So, question is... So, they get an attack boost. Fantastic. So, that works against them. So, do you know what? They've only got Moltres in the back, right? So... I am just going to go for that Dark Pulse. Let's do it. So, Houndoom goes for that Choice Specs Dark Pulse, and nice chunk of damage. We get the flinch again. Fantastic stuff, buddy. So, do I just want to switch is the question, eh? So, do you know what? I'm going to switch into my Tyranitar, get up the Sandstream, and I'm going to knock this thing's I'm going to knock their Eviolite off, right? So, I don't think they could be going for anything that could hurt me. Maybe a Thunder Wave or something, but let's find out. So, Sandstream has been activated. Lovely jubbly. What are they going for? Oh, Trick Room. Now, that's not going to work for their Moltres, to be fair. So, they can be faster than me if they want to. I'm still going for that knockoff to get rid of their Eviolite, right? So, a little bit of Sandstorm chip damage for you. Let's go for that knockoff. Here we go. Alright, so they go for the Tri-Attack. It's resisted, so, okay, 8 damage. Fantastic. So, okay, no side effects. Lovely jubbly. We go for that knockoff. No Eviolite for you. Amazing. Okay, so, they are probably going to go for a Recover here. I'm going to go into, I'm going to Dragon Tail this out. Let's do that. Okay, so, they go for the Conversion. Oh, okay. Well, do you know what? That basically means they turn into a Dark type, right? So, let's just Dragon Tail this out of here. And then when the Moltres comes in, I'm going to Rock Blast it. So, lovely jubbly. Good job, Tyranitar. And the best part is, at the end of this, the Moltres will take a little bit of Sandstorm chip damage as well. So, that's always nice to see. So, okay, in comes in the Moltres. So, Tyranitar, you've got this, buddy. I believe in you. So, okie dokie. Imagine if my Tyranitar had full health as well, right? So, 2 turns, and we are faster, right? So, let's go for that. Do I want to go for the knockoff or the Rock Blast? Interesting. So, I'm going to go for that. I'm going to go for that Rock Blast. Let's do it. Alright, so... Oh my god, we missed. Damn, okay, that's unfortunate. That's okay, the Tyranitar. So, what are they going for? Hurricane, but they miss as well. So, okay, fair enough, fair enough. So, Okie dokie. Let's take another round of Sandstorm chip damage. Lovely jubbly. Let's go for one knockoff. Okay, so Tyranitar goes for that knockoff. I want to get rid of its item. Nice chunk of damage, buddy. So what item were they? So Citrus Berry. Okay, I'm glad I knocked it off, right? So Fiery Wrath. That's a dark type move, so we resist. Look at that. Tyranitar, you absolute boss. Okay, fantastic stuff. So Sandstorm subsides. Yep. Oh, okay, I can't speak. Oh my god. Trick Room ends. Okie dokie. I'm now going to switch into my... who have they got on the back again? It's the Porygon, right? I'm going to switch into my Arbok. Let's do that. So come on back, Tyranitar. I'm going to bring you back in a second with the Sandstream. But yeah, I'm pretty sure Tyranitar can just handle this Moltres. So, okay, Arbok, you're in charge, buddy. Come on in. Now, what are they going for? They go for the Hurricane. They don't miss. Okay, Arbok, hold on, buddy. And Arbok takes it like a boss. Good job, buddy. So, I'm now going to go for that Scale Shot. Let's do it. So, okay, they go for the Fiery Wrath. Hold on, Arbok, buddy. Hold on. Arbok holds on like a boss. Okay, so, Arbok, let's go for that Scale Shot. We are loaded dice. Let's do a nice chunk of damage to this. So, get him. That's 2. Okay, so, time for number 3. Get him. Okay, time for number 4. Let's do this. So, can we get number 5, Arbok? And we do. Amazing. So, now... if we're faster, I'm going to go for another Scale Shot, right? So, I think if we're faster, we should definitely try and knock this out. So, Arbok, buddy, let's go for... oh, they get the Berserk boost. Oh, boy. Okay, so, let's go for another Scale Shot, Arbok, and let's do this. So, Arbok is faster, and Arbok gets off the Scale Shot. Amazing. So, Arbok takes care of the Moltres. Amazing. So, that's what we like to see. So, I think I'll just go for another Scale Shot on the Porygon, and it should be enough to knock it out, right? So, okie dokie. Good job, buddy. Okay, so, out comes their final Pokemon, the Porygon. And you know what? Let's just let's go for the Terra Dragon let's go for the Terra Dragon Scale Shot. Let's do it. So oh, and the battle was cancelled. Okay, fair enough. Good game to my opponent, and great job to all my Pokemon. Okay, so my opponent's got a Wu-Chien, a what's his face, Hisuian Typhlosion, Rotom Wash, Gliscor, Mousehole, that's the one, and the Alolan Ninetales. I'm gonna lead off with my Houndoom, and let's do this. Okay, so, who are you leading off with, eh? So, Rotom off the bat. Okay, so, I wonder if this thing is Choice Scarf or not, because I could go for the first turn Terra Grass, Choice Specs, and Annihilate this, right? So, okay, I might even do that. So, yeah, I think I'll do that. Here we go. So, Terra Grass, Terra Blast, here we go. Alright, here we go. So, if they're not Choice Scarf, we should be able to annihilate this, right? So, here we go. So, terrestrializing our Houndoom into a Grass type. Love to see. Okay, Houndoom, it's all you, buddy. And, yeah, I want to preserve Houndoom because it will be good against the what's-his-face? Okay, so, amazing, we are faster. So, Choice Specs, Terra Blast, get him, Houndoom. Destroy this Rotom. Let's see how much we do. So, we one-shot the Rotom. Amazing job, Houndoom. So, Houndoom still has all of its health left. And it's going to be... oh, and they left. Amazing. Okay, fair enough. So... there you go. Choice Specs Houndoom made my opponent leave. Good game to them, and great job to all my Pokemon. Okay, so my opponent's got an Alomomola, a Hisuian Zoroark, Dragonite, Ho-Oh, Gliscor, and an Hydrapple. Interesting team. I'm going to lead off with my Houndoom, and let's do this. Okay, so who are you leading off with, eh? So who's coming out? It is the Gliscor. Now, I don't know if this is the Zoroark or not, but... do you know what? I think a Choice Specs Flamethrower looks pretty good. They might go for an Earthquake. Do I think it's in my best interest to go for a Terra Grass? Interesting. So, I'm going to go for a Terra Grass, and I'm going to go for a Flamethrower. If they go for an Earthquake, I want to be able to tank it, and my Flamethrower should do well over 50%, right? So, okay. Houndoom, you've got this. Choice Specs, we should be faster. I think it might be a Speed type, they're full speed, actually. But, do you know what, Houndoom? I got faith in you, buddy. Come on, let's do this. So, Terra Grass, Houndoom. Okay, so Choice Specs Flamethrower, let's see the damage, and... look at that. Amazing job, buddy. So, they went for the Toxic. Okay, so my Terrestrialization was wasted, unfortunately. But I can just go for another Flamethrower. So, yeah, okay. So, that confirms that is the Gliscor and not the Zoroark, right? So, fair enough. So, Houndoom takes a little bit of damage. Now, they get poisoned. So, they could Protect here. They might have Protect. You never know, right? So, I'm just going to go for that Flamethrower again. Alright, so, they go for the Protect. Fair enough. So... do I think they're gonna... I think they're gonna switch now. I think they're gonna... do I think they'll go into the Alomomola? I don't know. I don't really... I can't really afford this to set up a substitute, right? So I think I'm just going to... or actually, I think I'm going to capitalize. I think I need to switch. If they go into Alomomola and they flip turn, that'd be bad, right? So... I'm just going to go for that Flamethrower. Okay, so they are withdrawing, most likely into the Alomomola. Maybe, I just want to see how much damage we do with the Choice Specs Flamethrower, right? So who's coming in? It is the... oh, it's the Ho-Oh. Okay, fair enough. So let's see how much we do with the Choice Specs Flamethrower. My god, that didn't do much, did it? So fair enough. So Houndoom takes a bit of damage. And yeah, okay, so I will just immediately switch now. Question is into who. I'm just gonna go into my Slowbro. If I don't think it's the Zoroark. Actually, it could be the Zoroark, actually. So hopefully it's not the Zoroark, but we're about to find out. So come on in, Slowbro, buddy. I need your assistance. Now, are you the Zoroark? No, they're not. Fantastic. So they'll take some recoil and they'll take... Oh, that bloody hurt. Okay, so they take some Rocky Helmet and some recoil. Fantastic stuff. I'm going to go for a Slack Off to get some health back and they'll probably switch. I don't know. Let's find out. Alright, so... No, they straight up went for an Earthquake. They were going to let me scald them. How interesting. So, we go for the Slack Off. Lovely jubbly. I think... Oh, hang on a minute. Is Calm Mind good here? Do you know what? Calm Mind looks... amazing. Alright, so they're terrestrializing. Oh god, okay, so I should have gone for the offensive attacking move. So, are you Terra Ground Earthquake? Is that what you're going for? Oh, Terra Grass. Okay. Oh, okay, that looks a bit scary. Have they got Terra Blast, maybe? I don't know. So, oh, they do. Okay, Slowbro, hold on, buddy. Hold on, Slowbro. Okay, so here comes a damage, and Slowbro holds on. Okay, I've got to switch out, though, unfortunately. So, okay, fair play on their part. Fair play on their part. So... They are forced to go... I mean, they could go for a Brave Bird here, to be fair. So, I can't go into my Tyranitar. No. What I can do is I could go into my... Dragonite. Yeah, okay, let's do that. Alright, come on back, Slowbro. You've been great, buddy. We'll go straight back into Dragonite. And then I wonder if I should switch. Sacred Fire could be incoming. Or I could go for a Thunder Wave, to be fair. So... Alright, they go for the Terra Blast. We quad resist it, so I'm pretty confident we'll get back up to multi-scale after the, after the multi-scale leftovers will bring us back up to full. Lovely jubbly. Now, I'm going to go for a Dragon Dance so I can, because they might switch. Yeah, I'm going to go for a Dragon Dance. Alright, so they're withdrawing. I wonder if it's into Gliscor. So if it is, they might try to Toxic me, which would be annoying. So I got to keep that into consideration, right? So they went into the Alomomola. Cool, okay, that's cool. So, I forgot, does this thing get access to Toxic, or did it lose it? I can't remember. So, I'm going to go for another Dragon Dance, and we'll go from there. Alright, so, Dragonite gets up its second Dragon Dance, nice little +2 in our attack and speed. Now, does this thing get Toxic? Is that what they're going for? So, let's find out. Moment of truth, and... Oh, they're going for the Wish. Okay, so, I'm now going to go for the Iron Head in case they go into Gliscor, right? So, oh, hang on a minute, I just realized they're, that they're slower than me, so they might just flip turn out. That's true. Alright, I've got to go for the third Dragon Dance. Alright, so Dragonite goes for that +3 in attack and speed. Lovely jubbly. They're definitely going for the flip turn. They're going to go into the Gliscor, right? So the best I can hope for is that my my +3 Iron Head gets a flinch, right? Because they're definitely going back into the Gliscor to try and Toxic me. I bet. I'm sure that's what they're going to do, right? So let's see. Alright, is it the Gliscor? That is the Gliscor, isn't it? So it is the Gliscor. Okay, so Dragonite, now or never, buddy. We need to get a flinch. So, okay, they're back to full health. Damn, okay, so Dragonite gets some more leftovers, bringing himself back up to multi-scale range. Lovely jubbly. Now, Dragonite, I need you to get a flinch. Come on, let's do this. Alright, so Dragonite goes for that +3 Iron Head. Get the flinch, buddy, get the flinch. And we... Oh, they don't... Okay, so... Oh, boy, okay, so we are in a pickle. So, I'm now going to go for a Dragon Dance to get up to +4. And if we're lucky, they go for a Protect here, right? So, okay, Dragonite, I believe in you, buddy. So, okay, getting poisoned sucked, unfortunately. So, I'm going to go for another Dragon Dance, and let's see what they do. Alright, so they go for the Protect. Fantastic. So, I'm now going to go for that +4 Iron Head, and hopefully they stay in. I don't know if they will, but only one way to find out, right? So, okay, +4 attack and speed. We haven't revealed that we've got Thunder Wave, so they don't know what our fourth move is, right? So, okay, Dragonite gets some more leftovers, helping a little bit with the Toxic damage. Lovely jubbly. Back up to full. Then now we'll take the second turn of Toxic damage. Okie dokie. So, Dragonite, let's go for one more Iron Head, and let's hope they stay in. Okay, at this range, we should knock them out. Come on, Dragonite. Alright, so Dragonite goes for that +4 Iron Head. Oh, it lived on. Oh my god, it lived. Okay, so, but they try to go for the substitute. Oh my god. Dragonite, you absolute boss. Okay, so, Dragonite gets some health back. Lovely jubbly. Okay, things are looking great. I'm now going to go into, do I want to immediately swap into, Houndoom here? I don't know. So they get some poison heal back. Yep. So, I'm going to go for that Roost. Alright, so they're withdrawing. Damn, okay, so I should have gone for the Iron Head. Maybe they're going into Alomomola, I don't know. But the Gliscor is weakened, right? So that's the main thing. So who's coming out? It is the Alomomola. Okay, fair enough. So Dragonite goes for that Roost. I know it's kind of pointless because we are just taking more and more toxic damage, but we are gaining almost 50 health, right? So that will definitely help with slowing it down, right? So good job, Dragonite, buddy. I'm now going to go into my Slowbro so I can take advantage of some regen, and we'll go from there. Alright, come on back, Dragonite. You've been great, buddy. Okie dokie. So, yeah, this Regenerator core with Alomomola and Ho-Oh is going to be a bit difficult. We're gonna try, right? So, they go for the Protect. How interesting. Okay, so, I'm going to go for one Skull to see if we can get off a burn, right? So, they're faster, which is kind of cool to see. So, they're going to try to potentially transfer a Wish, right? So, if they get burnt, now, I'm going to go for a Scald in case they go into Gliscor. Alright, so they go for the Flip Turn. Fantastic. So they'll take some Rocky Helmet chip damage. And yeah, they won't be at full health next time they come in, so that's great to see. Now, if they go into Gliscor, we can destroy it with a Scald, right? So, come on, Slowbro, you've got this, buddy. Let's see. Oh, actually, they could go into Ho-Oh, I suppose. But we got a chance to burn them with the Scald. So, let's see who's coming in. Alright, so... that's the Gliscor, right? So, okay. Slowbro, destroy this Gliscor with your Scald. So, get him, buddy. So, fantastic. The Gliscor's down. The Wish has been wasted. Fantastic stuff. So, Slowbro, thanks for all you've done, buddy. So, no more toxic shenanigans for them. So, okie dokie. Let's see who's next. Alright, so, who's coming out now, eh? It is the Hydrapple. Okay, so, this thing is a bit of a threat, not gonna lie. So, I think Scizor is pretty safe. I'm going to go into my Scizor. I think Scizzor's pretty safe. We resist the Dragon. We resist the Grass. So, yeah, I can just go for a U-turn in case they try to switch, right? So, Scizor, the Sinnoh champion, come on in. Okay, so, what are you going for? Leaf Storm, but they miss. Scizor, you absolute boss for dodging. Thanking you, buddy. Now, who would they even switch into on this? Alomomola, maybe, right? So, I'm just going to straight up go for that U-turn. So, oh, they stayed in. Fair enough. So, okay, nice chunk of damage. Good job, Scizor. Not too sure what they were going to go on... what they were going to do against my Scizor, but that's interesting to see. Alright, who do I want to swap into? I'm going to go into my Tyranitar, because I don't think they're going for a grass type move. So, okay, we activate the Sandstream, so they'll take some chip damage from that. Oh, they go for the Yawn. Oh, okay. I am just going to immediately switch again back into my Scizor, because I think they'll stay in and go for a Leaf Storm. So, okay, they're taking more chip damage. Lovely jubbly. I'm going to go straight back into my Scizor. Let's do it. So, come on back, Tyranitar. Now, unless I was faster, that means they're not switching out, right? So, okay, Scizor, come on in. What are they going for? They're going for the Leaf Storm. So, Scizor should take that pretty well. Look at that. Great job, buddy, Scizor. So, okay. I'm now going to go for another U-turn because I feel like they're just going to... Oh, they got the Eject Pact. Oh, that was their item. Fair enough. So, oh, maybe they're going to go into Ho-Oh now. But if they do, they'll take Sandstorm chip damage. That's always great to see. Alright, so, who's coming in now? It is the... Back into Ho-Oh. Okie dokie. So, they get buffeted by the Sandstorm. Lovely jubbly. Now, do I think they're faster than me? I don't know, to be fair. But I'm not going to risk it and go and let them destroy my Scizor, right? Because Scizzor's a good counter. So, let's bring Scizor back. Do I think they're going for a Fire-type move? That would be funny if they were, right? So... Okay, I'm going to test it out. I'm going to go into my Houndoom. If they go for a Sacred Fire, we can absorb the crap out of that, and then we can fire off a Choice Specs Flash Fire boosted Flamethrower. That's what I'm hoping for, right? So, come on in, Houndoom. What are they going for? Sacred Fire! Amazing! Houndoom soaks that up, boosting his Fire-type moves. Now, I am 100% going for that Flamethrower. Houndoom, it's all you, buddy. Time to annihilate this Ho-Oh. So, okay. Let's go for a... okay, we take some poison damage. Yep, as expected. Now, Houndoom, buddy. Let's go for that Flamethrower and let's do this. Alright, so Houndoom goes for that Flamethrower. This is got an Annihilator, right? So down goes the Ho-Oh. One of their Regenerator cores has gone down. Amazing stuff. So, fantastic job, Houndoom. That's what I'm talking about. Down goes this Generation 2 Legendary Pokemon. And yeah, okay, so we will take some Sandstorm chip damage and the second turn of Poison, Toxic, sorry, which is going to weaken my Houndoom, unfortunately. But it was well worth it. Good job, buddy. Alright, so who's coming out now, eh? It is the Dragonite. Okay, so gotta be careful with this. It might be... what do I want to do against this, to be fair? I'm going to go into my Slowbro because I just think it's a good counter. So, and we can potentially try to Skull Burn it, right? So, okay. Come on in, Slowbro, buddy. I need your assistance. And, yeah, okay. So, let's see what this Dragonite's going for. So, oh, that's the Zoroark, isn't it? So, okay. Now we'll know if it's the Zoroark or the Dragonite, right? So, good job, Slowbro. So, alright, let's see who's coming in next. Alright, so, who's coming out now? It is the Hydrapple. Okie dokie. So, I wonder... Okay, so that's fantastic that the thingy just ended right now, right? I am just going to go into my Sizzle because it's the best thing for this, right? So come on back, Slowbro. I'll go into my own Sizzle. And yeah, okay, so you're not the only one with regenerated Pokemon, mister. Okay, so Sizzle comes on in and they go for the Fickle Beam. It's Sizzle takes it like a boss. Good job, buddy. And yeah, okay, so I think that I'm going to go for the U-turn because I'm fine with them... Sorry, I'm going for the Swords Dance. Yeah, okay. I think they're going to go for a Leaf Storm now, expecting my Tyranitar, right? So now I can go for a +2 U-turn. So, oh, they went for the Yawn. Okay, fair enough. So that's fine with me. We can go for that +2 U-turn, can't we? So Sizzle gets an extra turn of leftovers. Lovely jubbly. Good job, buddy. So, okay. This should definitely knock out this Hydrapple, right? Or maybe leave it very low. So let's go for that U-turn. Here we go. Alright, so Sizzle goes for that +2 U-turn, and it knocks out the Hydrapple! A second member of their Regenerator Core has gone down. Amazing stuff, Sizzle. Oh my god, fantastic. So, I am going to now go back into... They've got Dragonite and Hisuian Zoroark, and I forgot who else, right? But, let's just set up the Sand. I think it's going to be good. If they go into Dragonite, we'll break their multi-scale, right? Even if we switch, so that's good. So, Sandstream is up. Lovely jubbly. Let's see who comes in next. Alright, so who's coming out now? That's the Alomomola. Okie dokie. I am going to, what do I want to do against this, eh? So, I'm going to go for a knockoff and get rid of this thing's item, right? So Tyranitar goes for that knockoff. Nice little chunk of damage. Well, oh, they were Rocky Helmet. So getting rid of it will be good in the long run, right? So, okay, what are you going for, eh? So they go for the Wish. Who could they transfer health to? Let me just check who they got in the back again. They'll take a little bit of Sandstorm chip damage, which is always good. And, okay, so let's have a look who they got in the back. Oh, maybe they want to go into Zoroark. That could be interesting. I'm going to... Dragon Tail, in case that's what they're doing, right? So, oh, they're going for the Protect, fair enough. So, alright, I'm going to switch again now, because I feel like it's in my best interest to, I'm not really getting anywhere with this, and if they want to, I don't want to take more damage on my Tyranitar than I need to, right? So, they take some Sandstorm chip damage, lovely jubbly, but the Wish, unfortunately, will just recover it all back. Yep. So, alright, let's go straight into our, who do I want to go into, eh? So... I could just go into I'm going to go into my Slowbro. Let's do that. Alright, calm back, Tyranitar. You've been great, buddy. We'll go into Slowbro and we'll start calm minding up, right? So, at best, they're going for a... like a Wish or something, right? So, yep, there it is. Okie dokie. So, they got Protect, Wish, and Flip Turn. Don't know what the fourth move is. It could be something like Magic Coat or whatever it's called. But either way. Okay, Slowbro. Let's go for that Calm Mind. Here we go. Alright, so they go for the Flip Turn. Okie dokie. They'll take a little bit of Rocky Helmet chip damage, lovely jubbly, but they get it back from the Regenerator, so it doesn't really matter. So it all depends on whether or not they're going into Zoroark. We all know it's Zoroark because it'll take a little bit. It won't be at full health, I mean. So all right, who's coming out now? Is it the Zoroark? Yeah, that is the Zoroark. Okay, so another way that's going to be good to be able to know whether or not this thing is Zoroark or not is right. Even though they get back up to full. Oh, actually, yeah, the Sandstorm chip damage will chip it a little bit, so that's always good to see, right? So. Oh, sorry, what am I talking about? Sandstorm subside. So, I am going to immediately just go into my Tyranitar, knowing that this is Zoroark, right? And then with the Sandstorm, we can lower its health from 100% so that we don't confuse it whether it's Dragonite, right? So, that's my plan at least, right? So, come on in, Tyranitar, buddy. 2 minutes left in the game. Sandstorm is up. Now, what are they going for? A Trick, maybe? So, no, Taunt. That's fantastic. So, okay, Tyranitar... We are free to fire off a knockoff. Let's do that. So I suppose they could just switch into the thingy, but I'm just going to go for that knockoff. All right. So they go for the U-turn. Okay, I forgot. So they're not locked in. Of course they're not. They go for the taunt. What am I talking about? So all right, that goes back. They have weakened my Tyranitar a little bit, unfortunately, but I'm going to immediately switch if they go into the Alomomola. Let's find out. So is that the Alomomola? Let's find out. It is. Okay. So all right. So we do a little bit of damage with the knockoff. And we now deal some Sandstorm chip damage. Yep. So, I am now going to... They got 3 Pokemon and I got 5... And I got all 6 of my Pokemon left, right? So, if they want to leave this to the timer, it won't work well in their favour. So, let's just go into our Slowbro. Come on back, Tyranitar. You've been great, buddy. And, yeah, okay. So, let's do this. Slowbro, I need your assistance, buddy. Come on in. And, yeah, okay. So, 60 seconds left on the clock. And they go for the Wish. Okie dokie. So, at this point, there's nothing really that they can do to stop this, right? So... I'm just going to go for the, I'm just going to go for that Calm Mind. Let's do it, Slowbro. Alright, so, With 38 seconds left on the clock, they go for a Protect. I'm not too sure why, but Slowbro, boost up to +1 special attack and special defense, buddy. You have deserved it. And I think I'll just go for a, Psychic type move, I guess. Yeah, we'll go for the Psychic type move. And okay, we take some Sandstorm chip damage. They are now below the regenerator range, so they won't be 100% next time they come in. Always nice to see. So, oh, hang on a minute. They're left. Oh, sorry. The Wish. I'm so silly. There's 10 seconds left. Let's just go for that Psyshock. Alright, last 5 seconds of the game, and they've gone for a Wish. That's kind of funny. So, okay. Slowbro, buddy. Let's go for one Psyshock, and let's do some big damage. Get him. So, how much do we do? Nice chunk of damage. The game is over. We've got 6 Pokemon. They've got 3 Pokemon. And, yeah, I could not be more proud of my Pokemon. Fantastic job, guys. So, yeah, good game to my opponent. They tried to do the triple regenerator combo, but it did not work. So, okay, time's run out. Yeah, good game to my opponent, and great job to all my Pokemon. Okay, so my opponent's got a Wu-Chien, a what's-his-face, Hisuian Typhlosion, Rotom Wash, Gliscor, Mousehole, that's the one, and the Alolan Ninetales. I'm going to lead off with my Houndoom, and let's do this. Okay, so who are you leading off with, eh? So, Rotom off the bat. Okay, so I wonder if this thing is Choice Scarf or not, because I could go for the first turn Terra Grass, Choice Specs, and Annihilate this, right? So, okay, I might even do that. So, yeah, I think I'll do that. Here we go. So, Terra Grass, Terra Blast, here we go. Alright, here we go. So, if they're not Choice Scarf, we should be able to annihilate this, right? So, here we go. So, terrestrializing our Houndoom into a Grass type. Love to see it. Okay, Houndoom, it's all you, buddy. And, yeah, I want to preserve Houndoom because it will be good against the what's-his-face? Okay, so, amazing, we are faster. So, Choice Specs, Terra Blast, get him, Houndoom, destroy this Rotom. Let's see how much we do. So, we one-shot the Rotom. Amazing job, Houndoom. So, Houndoom still has all of its health left, and it's going to be... Oh, and they left. Amazing. Okay, fair enough. So, good game to them, and great job to all my Pokemon. What a smashing set of games, am I right? This Legends ZA trailer theme team was super fun to use, and it actually held its own pretty darn well, I'm not going to lie. And I thought it was also, and I also thought I'd add in that last battle, even though it was super short, just because I thought it was awesome to see Houndoom obliterating a Rotom Wash with just one shot, do you know what I mean? And yeah, with all of that, if you enjoyed watching my Legends ZA trailer theme team dominating the battlefield, be sure to smash that like and subscribe button, and don't forget to let me know what's a Pokemon that you're looking forward to using in Legends ZA down below in the comments. And with all that said, there should be a couple of videos popping up right about now that YouTube thinks you'll love, so why not give one of those a try after this? Thanks for tuning in, everyone, and have a fantastic day. Cheers!